So thank you for taking the interview. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
100. I'm Ryu. Nice to meet you. So where are you from?
I'm from Finland.
Finland. Cool. So how long have you been here?
I've been here around 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So what brought coming to Japan?
I'm here on a working holiday
So you will stay here for a year.
for 1 year, yeah.
So what kind of job do you want in Japan?
So my plan is, now I've been traveling 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I might travel a little more. I'm going to probably go to language school, and after that for a couple of months, and after that I try to find work. And
So what is the reason you decided to come to Japan?
I was in Japan last year, and I traveled here around 2 months, and I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to stay longer. So working holiday is 1 year, so I did that.
Okay, cool. So you want to be English teacher or something?
I'm not sure yet, but maybe. But let's see.
You're still not sure.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so what is the most surprising things in Japan?
I would say let's see.
Take your time.
Yeah, very good. I don't know. When I'm from Finland, so they have somewhat similar. So I didn't feel anything like culture shock. But yeah, people are very kind and polite, and they are like easy to get along. And, yeah, but there's nothing surprised me.
Okay, cool. This is the most like disappointing things in Japan. Honestly.
Disappointing thing. So it's very crowded in some places.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's not disappointing in Japan, but I feel like now, because the yen is weak,
Yeah.
there's a lot of tourists. So I was traveled in Osaka
Yeah.
last weekend, and I know Kyoto is full of tourists, and I don't even go there for that reason. So maybe the most disappointing is that there's a lot of tourists, and they are all in the same places, not like around Japan, but only like a couple of places. So it's very crowded.
Okay. So do you know like Japanese working culture like over time?
I know about those things. I'm a
Society?
little bit worried. It's very different from Finland.
So you're not afraid of working in
I'm a
Japanese?
little bit like working culture. I think Finland is very relaxed. So yeah, but I think I'm going to be fine.
Cool. So you're using English as a second language, right?
Yeah.
So how did you learn English?
In Finland, we started studying English very early, and I just, I guess, just listening, watching movies, listening to music. That's how I learned English. Yeah.
So could you give some advice for like want to acquire English?
I would say this is my opinion, and
Yeah.
this goes for also Japanese and English. I think listening is the most important thing. So like just watching like movies, listening to music, this kind of listening, and I think it's the best way to learn.
Okay. So could you give some advice for someone want to come to Japan in the future?
It's so my advice is Japanese culture is very, you have to like be very like polite,
Yeah.
and you have to have good manners. So I think most important thing if you want to travel here is that you kind of take that in mind, that when you travel to one country, you need to respect the culture there.
Yeah.
And I think, especially in Japan, people are a little bit different from around everywhere else. So I would say, just be polite, be nice, be kind, and yeah, I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay. Could you give some like tips to live with more fun?
You mean make life more fun in Japan?
Yeah.
Get to know people. I would say get to know Japanese people. I think that's the best way. If you just travel with your friends or family or alone, it's not that fun. But you should really meet new people and get to know them.